They seemed very distant, and I looked at the video and they were just standing next to each other. They didn't seem distant. Actually seemed like, you know, I'm not one to be all here for Harry and Olivia, but I think that Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot, or welcome to No Light Tarot. My name is Hallie, so grateful to have you all. So I just decided this couples update. I do one every week, and yeah, just really excited to have you all. Grateful, so thank you. If you aren't subscribed and you watch my channel often, please subscribe so that we can continue to grow the community. You know, the more subscribers I have, the more likes I have, the more I get pushed into the algorithm, and the more I'm able to do this. So I do plan on adding another live. I just want to make sure that I build the community enough that it's worth my time and worth your time. Okay, so first couple I'm going to get into is Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. So I decided to do this because I was scrolling through TikTok. Yes, I finally got TikTok. I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw Rihanna and A$AP Rocky with Jason Lee. If you don't know Jason Lee, he owns Hollywood Unlocked. Very controversial guy, you know. I'm not so crazy about him. I went back and forth with him. I think he's definitely a Leo in his shadow side. Maybe I should do a video about him soon. Let me know in the comment section if you know Jason Lee, if you want me to do a video about him. But I saw Rihanna, well, A$AP Rocky, Rihanna, and Jason Lee taking a picture at a private event. Not private, excuse me, public event. I think it might have been the Savage Fenty fashion show. And A$AP Rocky pulled Rihanna away from Jason, and everybody was like, oh, A$AP Rocky's being jealous. Now, I can't tell that from a video, and obviously what I do is intuitive based, but I did say in one of my first videos that I did of them that I strongly believe that A$AP Rocky has a jealousy problem, and he's jealous of anybody around Rihanna. Now, I recently thought, I was like, you know what, I've actually never seen her take any pictures with any guys. There's never any men around her anymore, and she used to be, I wouldn't say photographed a lot with some men, but she's never ever photographed any men other than A$AP Rocky. I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm looking back on and picturing in my mind. If you have seen videos or any kind of footage of her next to another guy, please write in the comment section. You can drop a link, or you can send me a message by DM on Instagram. I look at those not all the time, but I do get back to you all pretty frequently because I just got the energy. So let's pull the cards. 9 of emotions, 7 of materials, and 6 of materials. So in the traditional deck, emotions is cups. In this deck versus the traditional deck, this is equated to to cups, and this is pentacles. So it seems like there's a lot of work being done. Rihanna's preparing a lot of work, both of them working a lot, which makes sense. 8 of swords, and I feel like that might create like a little distance between the relationship. I am rooting for them. I just pick up what I see, I read what I see, I don't create anything, so I'm not here to be against the relationship. So please don't start with A$AP Rocky. People always try to start with me. I'm gonna come for you back in the comment section, so don't try me. Just don't. I block people, I call people out, so that's what's gonna happen if you try. But what I see here, 4 pentacles in reverse. Oh, poor thing. I think that motherhood, motherhood's a gift, but I don't think people talk about the reality that you are not really there for yourself anymore like you used to be, and it's a great time to kind of be there for something else. I've heard people describe, obviously I am not a mother, but I've heard people describe motherhood, being a parent, as giving to somebody other than yourself, for the first time. I've heard people say, for the first time I gave to somebody else other than myself, and I feel like that's creating kind of an imbalance in the relationship. Yeah, that's what I pick up on. So please comment, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Okay, next your favorites, Olivia Wilde to Harry Styles. So I did see, I was actually going through YouTube, and when I woke up this morning, I switched on my YouTube to put on meditation, and I saw Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles out for a friend's dinner, and they seemed very distant. And I looked at the video and they were just standing next to each other. They didn't seem distant. Actually seemed like, you know, I'm not one to be all here for Harry and Olivia, but I think they were kind of reading a little much into it. Anyways, I see very strongly that I just want to pick up the energy, really. So 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 4 of Swords. So I don't think that the relationship is strained from just looking at that dinner, but I have said that he is considering, and I could see his, oh gosh, the Aquarius stare. Okay, I feel so connected to Harry in this way that I can, Aquarius, we know each other. You know, I'm just remembering Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion when when Nene was like, we see each other. We know each other. Yeah, that's why I can read Harry so well, because I can see how I am with him. So I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, I was dating I was with somebody, okay, and because I don't want to give labels and blah blah blah, and some people watch my channel and I just don't feel like getting that much into it, but he would always say that I was like hot and cold, looking away. In fact, I've had boyfriends tell me that they were like, one of my ex-boyfriends was like, are you gonna break up with me? And I was like, why? Because I was looking into the distance. But that's what we do. We zone out a lot, especially when we don't want to be with that person. And I saw Harry zone out a lot, and it's a hard thing to describe, but like, for example, if I'm just like sitting and I'm just like, and then I start looking to the side, I'm thinking about like, okay, if this relationship didn't work out, so maybe my ex-boyfriend was right. Maybe I was trying to break up with him, but I didn't realize at that time I was trying. But I was just thinking about like the future, if I saw myself with him, and so forth and so forth. And we try to like imagine the future in our heads. So maybe that's what people say about overthinking, but we're just trying to create a realistic future for ourselves, and it comes out as we're being distant, we're being cold, we're being, you know, but we're just thinking, you know, we've created another reality. So with 8 of coins, which is pentacles, I see, especially with the doves, kind of like a sense of freeing. I strongly feel like his freedom is being compromised. And if you know one thing about Aquarius, that's the one thing we need: freedom. We'll put up with a lot, but once you start to infringe on our freedom, that's when you're out. So at 7 of Cups, it's almost like he's dreaming of a different, and that's the zoning out. I'm telling you, go watch videos of them together, or just of him, and it's a zone out that we have. And I never realized I had it until about 2-3 years ago, when I had an ex call me out and be like, oh, what are you thinking about? Like, you're so in your own world. I'm like, you know what? He puts it into words of what I was doing. For the first time I could see, oh my gosh, I literally zone out, and we don't realize we're doing it, but we zone out. So he's creating another reality as I wouldn't say as a way of defense, but just so that he can still be Aquarius. Yeah, Temperance and the Hermit, so that he can still be himself. But like I've said before, I predict that this is coming to an end soon, and it is his choice. So please don't be like, oh, he needs to leave ASAP. That is his choice. It's just for us to observe, learn, and send him love. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.